As the world's population grows, so does the number of those seeking employment. Those seeking to start businesses or take up blue-collar jobs, however, pale in comparison to those set on securing white-collar jobs. But even those who dabble in the blue-collar jobs, or the Jua Kali industry, as they are popularly known, there is a lack of technical skill set needed to succeed. And the result is always the client suffering with their properties destroyed.
We have many centers, institutions that are inadequately equipped, and where they are equipped, they don't have the manpower to actually run them as efficiently as should be run. We have issues where a lot of industrial training courses are not popular with the general population. They consider perhaps that being trained to do something with your hands is a lower cadre type of an occupation.
The National Industrial Training Authority, a government institution, offers training to those interested in joining the Jua Kali sector. The institution also certifies those already in the business by providing competence-based tests.
We have what we call the sectoral training committees. These are committees composed of people derived from the private sector, government, and labor, who advise on the training needs of industry, and also in terms of the training packages, the curriculum that has to be undertaken to ensure that appropriate skills are imparted on the employees in that particular sector.
There is also a levy that all employers in the country are expected to pay for the training of their employees. This helps in building a human resource that is relevant to the job market.
Every institution that has employees, each employee is to pay 50 shillings a month towards training. And then when they train, they can be reimbursed for the cost of the training. So it's really important for the sectors, the industrial sector, and I don't mean people who are in industry in terms of manufacturing alone. It really cuts across the board. So anyone who has employees really should be paying the levy. And for them to remain competitive, for them to grow, they need to understand that training people is primary and is paramount. And so these are some of the challenges we have. People will not participate, employers will not participate in industrial levy payment because they don't see the value necessarily.
Already, there are companies that have benefited from the reimbursement they get after paying the levy for the training of their employees.
We have about a workforce of 1,815, and we pay 50 shillings per person. So we find ourselves paying an average of 92,000 a month. Yeah, and as a result of that, then we are now eligible to make claims, which is capped at 200% of what we pay for the previous year. Last year alone, we paid a levy of about 1 million and 10, but what we got was better, because we got almost a reimbursement, claimable reimbursement of about 2 million.
When it comes to reimbursement, what you do is that there's a procedure that you follow as a company. What you're supposed to do is make sure that you pay your levy on a monthly basis. Then after you apply for trainings approval. There is a training approval that has to be done. So what we do is that 2 weeks prior to the commencement of the training, we make sure that we get approval from NITA.
Another arm of the institution is the Female Engineering Program that was started in 2006. The program offers fully funded scholarships to 25 girls annually from marginalized areas to pursue diploma and certificate courses on science, engineering and technology. So far, 250 girls have been sponsored. 175 have already graduated. The main agenda of starting the Female Engineering Program in 2006 was to boost the number of female students pursuing these courses. This is after industrial training officers from NITA conducted a survey which showed the industry is male-dominated. Evelyn Morita Ekomwa, now a professional surveyor working at the Ministry of Lands and Urban Development, is a beneficiary of FEP. A native of Turkana County, she completed her high school education in 1999. 7 years later, she joined NITA.
So I just applied. Then somebody gave me money. We sent it to the letter to Nairobi. Then after 2 months, I received a letter calling me for an interview.
Morita graduated in 2010 with a diploma in land survey. She has also sponsored herself for a degree in Bachelor of Science in Geospatial Information System at Dedan Kimathi University. She has adopted a girl whom she hopes will be an engineer in future.
I've already adopted an orphan. She's in class 7 now. Her mother died in the year 2008. She stays in my house. So I am her mother and she will become my daughter and I will educate her.
A number of people have once in a while contracted people who claim to have knowledge of repairing electrical appliances, only to have their properties destroyed. But with NITA's certification, then this fear will gradually fizzle out. NITA's campuses are in Nairobi, Mombasa, Athi River, Kisumu, and a textile training institute in Nairobi. Sharon Baranga, NTV.